Hello, and welcome to Wednesday Live. Last week, I talked about the grass being greener or always being greener on the other side of the hill. And I suggested that if you change your perspective, if you looked at it from another angle, perhaps the grass becomes greener wherever you are. I also said that if you change your perception, especially about yourself or primarily about yourself, the way you see yourself, and then the way you see the rest of the greenery, that along with perspective would help you make decisions instead of jumping from greenery to greenery aimlessly. Tonight, I'd like to suggest one more thing, which is, in my opinion, huge. It is intuition. Yes, we all have it. Intuition is a state of deep knowing and clarity. And even though we cannot quite put our finger in it, we don't know why it happens, we just know it happens, we just know we know things, it shouldn't be ignored. Intuition is there for a reason. And actually, I think that everything that happens to us in our body, either physically or emotionally, happens for a reason. It's for us to pay attention and take action. Intuition is one of them. I'm going to give you, I understand, before I give you the examples, I am aware that some people, some of us prefer or give preference to logical thinking. But intuition should not be ignored. Intuition helps us to make choices and decisions and help us to grow. And I'll give an example. The first time I came to London, I was 15 years old. And I remember, as it happened yesterday, when I got to Piccadilly Circus, I came here with my parents on one of those tours, travel around Europe in 7 days. And when I got to Piccadilly Circus, I knew that kind of knowing that I would live one day in this country, particularly London. It didn't happen in a hurry, but it did happen. And unconsciously, everything I did from that day until I moved to London, I did it to come here. So I followed my intuition. And that is the positive side of intuition. The negative, when I decided not to go with my gut feeling, is when I applied for a job. I needed to work and I applied for a job. And the minute I sat on an interview, I knew, with that kind of knowing and clarity, that it wasn't a job for me. But I decided to ignore the gut feeling and went for the job. I didn't last 1 year. It was awful. Not for me at all. Now, I am well aware and I understand that when it comes to jobs and money, we all have responsibilities. And sometimes we may find ourselves in a position or in a situation that we have to work. We all need money, either to pay our bills or, to go on holiday. It doesn't matter. We all need money. And for that, sometimes we need to work. So I'm not saying for you to go with your intuition and wait until you don't have money at all. What I'm saying is not to ignore your intuition. If you need to work, please, by all means, use your logical thinking and get a job. But don't ignore your intuition. Find the balance between both, between intuition and your logical thinking. So whilst you're doing a job that you have to do, keep looking for the one that gives you satisfaction and joy. So that's it. Do not ignore your intuition. If just the thought or just listening to this video makes you cringe, because perhaps you are the person who gives preference to logical thinking and think that intuition is the mumbo jumbo voodoo kind of thing, then let's have a chat. Please go on my website and sign up for a free consultation. And also, I'd appreciate it very much if you share the video. The more you share it, the more Facebook show this video to other people who could benefit from it. Thank you for watching. I'm Regina. See you next time.